you know, join us here. 25 gifted subs. I mean, that's a solid percentage. That's like half. That's like half the people right there, man. If my math is mathing correctly, that is, of course. Level 7 out of the gate. I'll take it, man. Let's go. And what I'm also super excited about is not only can I, if you guys missed last week, look, I can do this now. Watch. There it is. Little lag. It's all good. Level 7 out the gate. Let's go. I got the Q&A plugin installed, ready to go. Shoosh that out of the way. Sorry, nom nom. But I also fixed the... Maybe I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. I also fixed the alerts so I can actually legitimately read every single one of them. We're not going to miss... Here's the goal. I'm not going to miss a single donation, sub, resub, gifted sub, YouTube super chat, or chat message. I'm gonna read literally everything today. That's the goal. I got it all on deck. Kanai with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, man. Mendel with the 2-month resub. Free Will Abyss with the Twitch Prime. I something with the 6-month. Greetings from Argentina. Oh no, with the 3-month. Wait, you subscribed for 6 months in a row? President? I don't know what that says, but dude, thank you very much. A 6-month resub? That's a thing? Oh my god. Resubscribe for 6 months at tier 1. That's incredible. Dude, does that mean that I have to stream for the next 6 months at least? Dude, I don't know if that's a good investment, man. That puts a lot of pressure on me. Yeah, don't do that. I don't like the way that sounds. Scarfield with the 1,000 biddy says, going to lurk a little tonight as I add TDP control to my ROG Ally running Steam OS. Yeah, see, I'm really tempted to do that. I actually stole an SSD from work. It was for a customer build. Well, not yet. I didn't actually steal an SSD from a customer. It could have been for a customer, but now it can't because I need that SSD. Anyway, I was gonna put Steam OS on it, but I'm hearing that like there's not amazing support. I mean, Steam OS just rolled out to non-Steam devices, so it makes sense that it's not like 100% like up to speed. But like you don't even have TDP control yet. That doesn't sound like something that I want to jump into. We'll have to compare notes later on that one. You watching the NBA Finals tonight? I have actually been slacking big time. Why did that not pop up, man? Or is there a lag? Hello? I don't know where my Q&A went. Maybe it didn't work. I've been slacking on the NBA this year, I'm not gonna lie. I usually only tune in to NBA playoffs. This year, I haven't watched a single playoff game. I've been like watching some highlights on TikTok and whatnot, but that's about it. So, no, I'm not gonna. And I'm also working here. We got to build a PC tonight and drink beer. Thunder's winning it all. I honestly, I have zero prediction. I have no opinion. I have no clue. Little Bill with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. B dot Twitch Prime sub. Homan gifting out a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. I am God with the 6-month resub. Thank you. Is that another 6 month, or am I reading that wrong? Are you guys doing 6-month subs? Is there like some sort of discount going on? D-Man gifting out tier 1 sub. Thank you. Kimbo with the Twitch Prime resub. Stoned Squirrel with the tier 1 sub. Kind of like that name. Red Leafy with the Twitch Prime resub for 11 months says getting close to that 1 year. 1 more month to go. You get the full color ZTT badge. Muhammad with the Twitch Prime. Just HC with the Twitch Prime. Stone Squirrel gift out another tier 1 sub. And Gnome Saiyan with the Twitch Prime resub. Thank you. I've done 6 months ahead of time for UFD. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. Maybe there have been several people that have already done that, and my new alerting system is just now showing me it. I don't know, because I don't remember ever reading that before. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like that pressure of having to stream for the next 6 months. I most likely will. But yeah, I mean, I really guys got to get your money's worth. Agent with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. We also got Kanai with the 420 donation. No message, thank you. Cappy with the $10 YouTube super chat says, is $330 for a used 6700 XT Nitro worth it? You can get better. You can get better. The price of 6700 XTs, I was literally just hunting for some over the weekend, I think. They are not going down. I think the normal decent price is closer to 300 though. 330 seems high. I feel like 330 is the price where, like, if you go to eBay, the very top option is 330, buy it now, but you can do better than that. A little bit. Zeri with the $5 YouTube super chat says, yo, got white parts, 7700X, 5070, Aorus Mobo, 32 gigs, 2 terabyte, Antec C5 ARGB, Lee, power supply. What do you think of it? It sounds like a great build, man. 7700X and a 5070, let's go. I bought 10 5070s today. I know in terms of like pre-built companies, like 10 is like a absolutely nothing. But for a small company like us, that was the first time I've ever bulk ordered a 5070 or a 50 series GPU. So we got some 5070 builds coming. Those will probably sell out super quickly, and then I'll buy 20. And we'll just keep increasing it from there. I spent a lot of time today actually looking at the 5070s that are available. Dude, I was behind, man. 5070s are readily available like right now. If you only have to buy a single order or a single quantity, which is most normal people, you can get them for about $600, which is just a little bit over MSRP. Most of them were at like 600 to 620. No, not the 70 Ti, just the 5070. They're at like 600 to 620. And then if you want to bulk order, because most of these websites, they do like limit quantity of one, which is super annoying. To bulk order is just a little bit more. So yeah, we were able to snag 5 today, which I'm pretty happy about. Hype Train level 8, that's crazy. Let's go. Agent with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Dark Money with the Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. How's your guys' day going? It's Thirsty Thursday. We're also starting very early. Is there anybody here that is only here right now? Dude, this guy, ask him for the car thing. He's got to go, man. Can I time him out, man? Yeah, that's super annoying. Actually, you've been spamming that for a while. How about a 4-hour timeout? Oh, somebody banned him. I was gonna give him a 4-hour timeout. Somebody banned him though. That's fine with me. Dark Pineapple with the Twitch Prime sub. You got mods? We got mods, man. We got mods, don't you worry. Can I be a mod? No. No. All right, the question I was gonna ask is how many people are here just because Thirsty Thursday started like 20 minutes earlier? And if it's nobody, that's fine. But say me if that's you, because we did start a solid 20 minutes before normal. I hope the mods aren't power hungry. Sometimes they, not power hungry. Sometimes they, you know, they need, you know, they just gotta get some exercise. You know, not in a fat way, in a, because actually all of our mods are in pretty good shape. in a way of like, yo, I mean, I got to swing that band hammer at some point. I got to get out there and get some action, you know, and I totally support that because there is always action to be had in Twitch and YouTube chat. Always action. Few people here. Not gonna lie, the Steelers might actually be cooked this year. I already purchased the Super Bowl tickets today. I have no idea if that's even possible, but I am pretty confident that Steelers are going to the Super Bowl as of today, as of today's breaking news, which we all expected. Aaron Rodgers is going to be throwing my boy Darnell Washington hopefully multiple touchdowns this year, and also hopefully multiple playoff touchdowns, so we can actually win a playoff game this year. That'd be much appreciated. Please. Not happening? Steelers haters get banned, just so you guys know. I'm just saying. Did you pick up the Nintendo Switch too? No. I don't really have a need for it. We have 2 Switches that my wife and I bought like years ago before we had kids. And I mean, we barely played them then. My kids have probably played the Nintendo Switch. I have a 5 and a 3-year-old. Probably less than 10 times, maybe right at 10 times. My 5-year-old definitely likes PC. He's been playing some Spider-Man action, or some Lego Fortnite. You know, we don't really need a Switch. I have a feeling at some point a Switch 2 will be in this house, but definitely not going to go stand in line for it. Stone Squirrel with the 500 biddies. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Genge with the tier 1 sub. Let's go. When does the giveaway end? Yeah, so we are always running, if you guys are new, we are always running a Game PC giveaway during these very Thirsty Thursday live streams. Right now, beautiful piece. Hold on, let me give you some full screen action of the current giveaway PC. Look at this. I mean, dude, that's nice. That's the new Lee & Lee case. I can't remember what the model name is. It's the Lee & Lee case with the new screen. Down here, you can customize that to be whatever you want. We got an RTX 5060 Ti, 16 gig model. Don't worry, I wouldn't have thrown in an 8. Actually, I would do that, but this time I did not. And we got an obnoxiously water-cooled Ryzen 5 7500F for no reason other than aesthetics, and to like fill out the case because it was looking a little empty up there. That is the current PC that we are giving away. Here's all the details. You can just type in !giveaway to enter. It's got to be, you got to be watching on Twitch. We raffle these off every 6 weeks or so. July 10th, 1 month away. On July 10th, that's going to be a Thirsty Thursday stream. We're going to raffle off that PC, and then we're going to immediately build the next one. This is now the 12th PC that we've given away like this. Just make sure you're watching on Twitch and you log in with your Twitch account on that website so you start earning points for free. There's a bunch of ways to earn points. Pay to win friendly here, of course. I got to feed my family and pay for these PCs. But most of the people that win have been totally free viewers, just racking up a couple tickets. So turn on your stream notifications. That way you can tune in and get as many free points as possible. And if none of that made sense, you can just type in !giveaway help, and that'll take you to a full YouTube video that explains pretty much just what I said right there. SC Murray with Twitch Prime sub. Young Many also with Twitch Prime. Gamer Freak with Twitch Prime sub. And Gav Dog, all with the Twitch Prime subs. Thank you. Much appreciated. The giveaway link you send to the ticket page anymore, guys, just shows the YouTube video. Type in !giveaway, not giveaway help. !giveaway. What are the plans for the day? Today we're, I'm not gonna lie, guys, we don't have a super, I mean, this is a good looking build, don't get me wrong, but we are not building anything super elaborate. We are like well ahead on the next upcoming YouTube videos. I usually build the PCs for the YouTube videos on this live stream. We're well ahead on that, so we're just going to build one of the builds for a customer. Oh, so make sure I don't drink too much, because this build is legitimately going to a customer today. We're just going to build one of the PCs on zttbuilds.com. I chose Earth Shield. And I'm not going to lie, I chose this one because it's the easiest one to build. No cable extensions. All the fans are pre-installed on the case. No AIO. No RGB. Very easy build that we are doing tonight. 5600 and an RX 7600. 32 gigs of RAM, etc., etc. That is what we're going to build tonight. It's a good looking wood grain 1080p PC. But we're not going to be, you know, not going to be doing anything crazy tonight. We're going to be chilling. Talking about Aaron Rodgers. Brooks with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. No RGB reminds you of the game. I actually dude, I had a super consistent 7-day streak there. 7 days flat out. I was winning. If you guys also had a similar 7-day stretch of winning the game, I apologize, but we just lost. We just all lost the game. Courtesy of that dude who's now banned. Fakey Nakey with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Cappy now gifting out tier 1 sub. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Who's your favorite Steelers player? Like right now or of all time? All time, definitely Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger. I became a Steelers fan literally the day that he replaced Tommy Maddox, when he went in for a hurt Tommy Maddox. I was just a young kid. Called my dad up and I was like, Dad, I'm a Steelers fan from now on. They got this new guy, Ben Roethlisberger. He's 6'5", like 290 pounds, absolute stud. I'm gonna be a Steelers fan for the rest of my life. And boom, that actually happened. So he's my favorite of all time. Right now, like on the team, you know, Darnell Washington, my boy. He's probably up there, man. DK Metcalf. He might be my favorite. We'll see, man. We'll see. It's been a crazy offseason. Icy Bear with the $2 super chat says, what's a good GPU? $750 to $900? The build or the GPU? The GPU? I would try to aim for like a 5070 Ti. You know, or a 9070 XT. Either one of those is perfect for that. For an entire build at $750 to $900? All right. I'm going to ask you guys. New options only, nothing used. There's a very easy choice now. What is the best GPU that you guys would recommend for a $750 to $900 gaming PC? There's a very easy choice in my opinion. Somebody already said it. Panda. Actually, the B580 is a perfectly good answer as well. I was thinking 9060 XT. I stand corrected, though. There are two good options. The Intel B580 or the 9060 XT. 16 gig. Yes, 16 gig as well. Let's make sure that we are crystal clear about that one. Yeah, that 9060 XT, you know, we could complain all day about AMD, NVIDIA's marketing, releasing 8GB graphics cards, etc., etc. But that doesn't... Unfortunately, that probably does not get us too far. That'll get us pretty far. Stone Squirrel gifted out 10. Tier 1 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. I love that name. I could get used to saying that one, man. Thank you. But at the end of the day, like with the GPUs that are available, 9060 XT in the current landscape of things is actually a pretty good option. Good price to performance. Again, in today's market. and it's perfect for a $750 to $900. $750 would be pushing it really hard. Closer to $800 to $900 PC. What about the 4040? The RTX 4040? Hopefully you guys saw that video. I went into the editor's office today, and I told them, I was like, hey, I just created like 7 new videos. One of them is about an RTX 4040. We got to get that thing up today. Because by the time everyone hears about it, if we upload our video in like 2 days from now, everyone's already going to know about it. I was like, we got to upload that thing right away. So they edited that super quickly, and we got it up. That was filmed today. That was filmed at like 3 p.m. just a few hours ago. Are you building the PC on stream? Yeah, we're going to build a PC. The brick is kind of funny. I just want to know why. Like I said in the video, I want to know how. How did that happen? Why did it happen? Links for tickets isn't appearing for me when I do exclamation point giveaway. All right, guys. I've seen a couple, or it might have been the same person. Oh, it is the same person. One person is complaining about the exclamation point giveaway link. All right, let me do it. Exclamation point giveaway. Oh, hold on. It's not going to post if somebody recently said it. There's like a 10-second cooldown or something. I mean, dude, exclamation point giveaway goes literally right here, man. Worldwide giveaway. Earn points. It literally works. I just tested it myself. If it's not working for you, you got something going on, man. I'm going to be honest. You got something going on over there. It works. There's thousands of people entered in that giveaway already. It is definitely working. What are we building today? We're building an Earth Shield. This is a customer build. It's been a couple months since I've actually built a customer PC, much less on the live stream. I had a streak. When was that? I think it was at the end of last year. I had a streak of building a customer PC, like one every day for like 30 days or something. After we would put the kids to bed, I would just come down here, not live stream it, and I would just build a PC like every single night before I went to bed. I did that for like 30 days in a row. That was fun. I actually kind of miss that some days, because I would just like throw on, you know, TV shows, sports, etc., and just kind of hang out, build some customer PCs. But I have not built a customer PC in a very long time. So we got to make sure that this cable management's dialed in. Do you play Monster Hunter Wilds? No, I have been playing. I've actually been really happy with my gaming recently. I was playing Expedition 33. Let me know what you guys think. I know Metacritic. I know every game reviewer, 10 out of 10, game of the year. Some people saying greatest game of all time. I get it. For us, PC builders, our community, how would you rate it out of 10? Out of 10, what would you guys give Expedition 33? Your own personal rating. Satisfaction. The music is good. That I won't argue with. 10 out of 10 music. Yeah, the music's really good. 8, 9.3, 8.5, 10, 0, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 7.5. So that game is hard. Here's my rating of Expedition 33. I 100% understand why everybody gives it a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. I agree that it is a really, really good game for what it is. Like, I don't know a lot of turn-based games. It might be the best turn-based game of all time. I don't know. The game isn't for me, though. I know a lot of people love the story. I get why. I don't. It's just not my, like, I'm not deep into that story. It is not, like, the story is not making me want to come back and play it. What is making me want to come back and play it is the actual actionable turn-based combat. I think that is insane. Like, I'm addicted. Like, I just want to do battle after battle after battle. Like, actually doing like the perfectly timed dodges, trying to parry, you know, like perfectly min-maxing, like which attacks you should do, what order, all that. I absolutely love that. It's so good. But what I do not like about the game is how many systems there are. Pictos and Lumina and like the gear and all the spells and like the talent tree. It's just too much. It's too much. When I play game, and this is definitely a personal problem, when I play games at night, I'm trying to turn my brain off. My brain is on all day. You know, I wake up, I'm in instant dad mode. Then I go to the gym. Then I go to work, making all sorts of decisions all day, managing employees, etc. Then I come home, back to dad mode for a couple hours. And then I'll get back to work at night for a little bit, do these live streams, etc. Like, my brain is fried by the end of the day. And there's just so much to learn in that game and so much to, like, min-max and whatnot. And I definitely get that that's what people like about it. Oh, man. My brain can't handle it. Not big enough. Not big brain enough for games. Exactly. I can barely even read that. Yes, exactly. My brain cannot handle that at the end of the day. If I somehow had a job where I could play video games in the morning, I'd be all about it. 10 out of 10. My brain just can't handle that one, man. So I played it for like 5 or 6 hours, and it was fun. But I have gone back to Oblivion Remastered. That's more my speed, man. That's more my speed. Or like Formula 1 or, you know, something. Dude, I've been tearing up some lawn mowing simulator again. Those are more my brain level games right there, especially lawn mowing simulator. You should play more Oblivion. Yeah, exactly. What game was he talking about? Expedition 33. Missed the lawn mowing streams. I literally just played today, actually, while I was doing cardio. I have my ROG Ally. I've played a few handheld games on my emulator devices, like Pokemon or whatever, while I'm doing cardio, while I'm walking like on an incline treadmill. Today I brought the ROG Ally X up there, and I was playing lawn mowing simulator while I was doing my 30 minutes of cardio. It actually flew by. It was very fun. I'm not gonna lie. You work out? Yeah, man, I work out a little bit. You follow on IG, man? I posted some progress photos today on IG. You guys see them? The physique updates only happen on IG stories. Nowhere else. Actually, I'll post like one physique photo a year on Twitter, but there's always people on Twitter that get upset. Golbs with Twitch Prime sub. Azure Twitch Prime. G4C Twitch Prime. Dysfunctional sub him with the 3-month resub. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anonymous with the $3 dono says, "Hi, you are doing a great job. Carry on. Have a question about my PC and possible upgrade. I use an RTX 4070 Ti with a 13600K, 32 gigs of RAM. Should I go for a new AM5 like the 9800X3D with my new RAM and motherboard? Or do I overthink myself?" Your 13600K is perfectly fine right now with your 4070 Ti. If you do want to upgrade your PC, I think upgrading to AM5 and a 9800X3D is exactly what you should do. But you do not have to upgrade. If you want to upgrade, that is what I would do. But you definitely do not have to. Red with the $5 super chat says, "Your content has helped me so much through my gaming experience. I appreciate you a lot." Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Zeri with the $2 super chat says, "Yo, Zach, are you streaming on the 4th of July? No. No, that's a Wednesday, isn't it? No, it's a Friday. No, I do not stream on Fridays. Pyro with the $5 super chat says, "Hey, Zach, I'm getting the last part RAM for my PC today. Super excited. I built the rest. RX 580 and a Ryzen 7600X with an Antec C5. Oh, he's upgrading the RX 580. Okay, good. Good. Nice, man. Good luck with the build. Dragon with the $1 super chat, thank you. Icy Bear with the $3 dono says, what's a good... Oh, we already did that one. We already did that one. We're good. All right, we're caught up. I haven't missed a single donation, super chat, any of that today. We're dialed in. Somebody earlier asked what we're drinking on. I still haven't talked about it yet. This is from... I have never had this. I don't even know how to say it. Lolev beer. It's here in Pittsburgh, man. It's a local beer. Lolev? It's very hard to read. Lolev beer. This is the Glyphs Pale Ale. My wife had one earlier today with dinner. And she said that she liked it. It's not. The can is cool. Yeah, that's the whole reason I bought it. Yeah, I mean, I was in the mood for some sort of light beer, like lighter beer. Not like actually light beer, but a lighter craft beer. And I saw this can and I was like, yes, that looks really good. The beer is nothing special though. Nothing special. I mean, I definitely wouldn't buy it again. I'm gonna drink it, don't get me wrong. Raging alcoholic. 100%, man. 100%. Stone Squirrel with the 500 biddies. Let's go. Thank you, man. Love beer? No, it's not love beer. It's Lolev beer. LOL. Oh, I think I figured it out. It's laugh out loud electric vehicle beer. LOL EV beer. Okay, all right. That makes sense. We got it. Chalupa Batman with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, man. Dude, what? Those are the two most random word combination I've ever seen in my life. You can stay. It's from Butler. No wonder it sucks. What's wrong with Butler? Is there something wrong with Butler? I don't know where Butler is, to be honest. Are you a Penguins fan? No. I don't watch hockey. I am surrounded by Penguins fans, and like I can always carry myself in sports conversations. I mean, I diehard Steelers fan, big Formula One, UFC fan, you know, but there are so many hockey and Penguins fans here in Pittsburgh. Like, dude, I don't know anything about hockey anymore. I watched hockey when I was like in high school, but that's it, man. Like, I cannot keep up. Like Sidney Crosby. I mean, that is literally about all I got. Sometimes, like when I'm talking to like a diehard Penguins fan, I'll just throw him like a, you see Sidney the other night? And that's about it, man. Usually I can get by with that. I try to get out of that conversation. Switch the talk to Aaron Rodgers or something. Sidney Crosby has fallen off, to be honest. I honestly don't even know if he still plays. I have no clue. I sent you a super chat. Dude, it just came up. It literally just came up. It says 1 minute. Russ with the $10 super chat, thank you. Says, should I upgrade my 9070 XT to an ASRock Taichi 7900 XTX? That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I literally just wrote and filmed a video about that today, actually. The 9070 XT is the newest best graphics card from AMD. But the 7900 XTX is still actually better. I would not do that. I would be happy with it. Dude, I'm daily driving. I literally went from an XTX 5090 for a couple weeks, but then back to the 9070 XT. I mean, that's literally what I'm daily driving right now. I would not recommend making that upgrade. It is an upgrade, but you're going back a generation. It depends. Yeah, I can't think of, and the only situation where I would like say it's okay. I mean, it's okay no matter what. You can do whatever you want. The only realistic situation, in my opinion, would be if you desperately need those extra gigs of VRAM for work, not for gaming, for work. If for whatever reason you need that, maybe. But otherwise, no, I would not do that. Why is Deep Cool banned in the US? I don't think we ever got the total details of that. Maybe we did. But what we do know is that they were supplying parts to Russia. Possibly linked to the war in Ukraine. And US was like, nope. You can't sell here anymore. I don't know if we know details beyond that. The specifics. Tariffs? No, it's not tariffs. You can't just call every worldwide conflict tariffs. It's not all tariffs, man. Tariffs have been sucking, though. Sucking big time, man. It's actually cooked us a little bit. A little bit. We have these, we have new accessory boxes coming that are going to go inside every ZTT build. Super cool. All branded, all black. It looks amazing. I can't wait to show you guys. We are paying hundreds of dollars to ship over one bundle of these boxes. I mean, it's still cheaper. It's still cheaper. Hundreds of dollars to ship that over. It's ridiculous. Crazy. Over 500, actually. If I say hundreds, that could be 200. Over $500 to ship them. Ship these tiny little boxes that are custom ZTT. It's worth it, though. It's worth it. I'm excited. I'm still excited. When are you going to start building? I don't know. Should we now? It's been 46 minutes. What's in that cup? We got a pale ale. We got a low lev Glyphs pale ale. You guys ready to start building? I think I'm ready. Wait a little longer. You guys want some more giveaway points, or should... Actually, I probably should go to the bathroom. I gotta pee. What's tonight's build? Let's do the parts list, and then I'll pee, and then we'll start building. That sounds like a fair compromise. Althar with the super chat says 3060 to a 5060. A 5060 16 gig? That doesn't exist. Do you mean 5060 Ti? With a 13400F right now, should I upgrade? Yeah, I would. You don't... It's not like a dire need with a 13400F. But if you want to upgrade over to... Switch over to AM5, get yourself like a 9600X or something. That'd be a nice little upgrade. Okay, here's what we're building. Again, if you guys missed the intro of the live stream, we are not doing anything earth-shattering today. We are just building an Earth Shield, which is one of our limited edition builds on zttbuildhelp.com or zttbuilds.com. As you can see, we are out of stock. So I'm going to do my part and help out the ZTT team that has been cranking away on these builds. And I'm going to build one for a customer tonight. That is all we're doing. It is a Ryzen 5 5600. One of our few remaining AM4 builds. We're about to switch over only to AM5, which is very unfortunate. But AM4 motherboard prices have been climbing quickly. So AM4 builds are not going to last too much longer. Also 32 gigs of DDR5, B550 motherboard, and the GPU. I will show it to you real quick. Ryzen 5, 5600. Got it on deck right there. Comes with the stock cooler, but we will not be using that. We will be using the ID cooling Frozen A410. If you guys don't watch my long form YouTube videos, this has been by far my favorite sub $30 all black cooler. Absolutely love this. Super clean, boxy, straight angled lines here. The aesthetic is just really good. We got a 32 gigabyte G-Skill Ripjaws DDR4 kit, 3200 megahertz, CL16. Perfect for a build like that. And for the SSD, we got a Clev Crass C910. I use this so much, man. You guys are probably tired of me explaining why I like that SSD so much, but there you go. For the power supply, we got an Apivia Prestige 600 watt. Remember, for power supplies, it is not only about the brand. Apivia is not a high reputation power supply brand. But for power supplies, it's all about the model. And this Prestige model is actually rated Tier C, which I think is perfectly fine for a budget build like this. I always stand by that. No issues there. Oh, our motherboard. I skipped the motherboard. This is a Gigabyte B550 Gaming X V2. Pretty solid B550 motherboard right there. And our GPU is an ASRock Challenger RX 7600. Just a very plain, all black, not super aesthetic RX 7600 GPU. Very capable 1080p GPU. And then finally for the case, this is the Okonos Cypress 7. This is an ATX wood grain all black case, which I really like. It comes with 4 pre-installed all black fans, so we don't have to add anything extra. It's gonna be a very simple build. Good cable management. Okonos always includes a USB-C port, which is really good considering how budget friendly these cases are. Yeah, all black. How much is it? We charge $11.49 for it. If you copied it yourself, here, I'll show you how much it costs. I'll give you the exact cost. We charge $11.49. But if you just copy this parts list and build it yourself, this exact one that I'm building right now costs 8 something. Let me get this with the sales tax, because we don't have sales tax in here. About $850. You know, so we obviously have our little profit markup on that. We don't take home that exact difference because I gotta pay employees and pay for shipping material and all the customer freebies and whatnot. But if you copy this yourself, it'd be $850. We charge $11.50 for it. Kidney? Yeah. Everything in PC building costs a kidney. That's just the standard currency for PC building right now. I am with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Only with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Rust with the $5 super chat says, can you please check your short, the one before you posted the brick NVIDIA card? I sent you a super chat. All right, I will. I usually don't miss the super chats. $11.50 is wild for a 7600. It is, but that's just the day and age, man. Like, I hate looking at $1,150 price tag for a completed build with the 7600, but that is just the price these days. We have finally had to like let go of that mental model of what we think pre-builts should cost, and we just base our pre-builts off of what the parts actually cost these days. You know, gone are the days of like sneaking in good GPU deals. You know, we just charge so we get enough profit that it makes sense to build it, and it is what it is, man. Like you can't look at a 7600 or even like a 5070 build and have that, or 5070 is a poor choice, a 4060 build, and think like, I know how much this should cost, because it just doesn't cost that anymore. The prices are high everywhere, so. 300 margin ain't bad. Well, it's a 300 part. Remember, it's a $300 parts margin. It is not an actual profit margin. Again, I'm doing it myself, but usually I would have to pay an employee multiple hours to build the PC, configure the PC, stress test for multiple hours the PC, ship it out. I would have to pay for the shipping material, so the box, 2 Instapacks, the corners, and then all the freebie stuff that we do. So the headset stand, the plant, the mouse pad, etc. Our margin is not actually $300. If you were to build the PC yourself, that's how much you would save, though. Faded with the $2 super chat says, what is the one thing you dislike about building? Just cable management, for sure. I mean, I don't really dislike it, but it's not my favorite thing. Gamer Freak gift out tier 1 sub. Thank you, man. Go on Facebook Marketplace. You will get a couple steals, but you might get scammed. Yeah, we don't sell used components. You can get good deals, but nothing that we sell on zttbuilds.com is used. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that. In our builds, nothing is used. On the drops, obviously, and on ZTT Outlet, that stuff can be used. What you sipping? This is a low-lev pale ale. It's from Pittsburgh. It's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. All right, I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break. I'm gonna hit the ad button. That way it plays ads now, and then we have less to watch later. And I'll be right back. And as soon as I get back, we're gonna start building. So don't go anywhere. All right. Looks like that ad break is almost done, and as soon as it is, we'll start building, man. Does he re-chat from YouTube? Dude, I got the chats combined, man. I see it all. If you win the giveaway, no, it's a Twitch DM. Yo, dude, love the channel. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. What are ads? Some people know, some people don't know, man. Switch 2 or ROG Ally? I mean, I'm going with the Ally all day. Ally X, specifically. The Switch 2, for me, there's not a single thing on there that looks appealing. But I know a lot of people will disagree with that, which is fine. Death with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Azaru, oh man, I can't say that one. Aza with the $2 super chat says, snagging a 9600X with a 9070 XT build for 1700. Thoughts? I think that's a really good price. For a pre-built, that's a good price. LAN with the Twitch Prime sub? Dude, that reminds me of the LAN parties, man. I haven't talked about the LAN party in a while. Might need to bring that back. Make a couple videos. All right, let's start building. Before we start talking about LAN parties, man. I don't think anybody wants to hear me talk about LAN party again. Big Papa Zach, how do I tip? Type in !tip or !donate. Or click the link that's down below that says donate. We got multiple options, man. Do you have a gold and black PC on the website? No. If the Steelers win the Super Bowl, I promise we will make a... Yeah, you can clip that all day, actually. Not that I'm super worried. If the Steelers win the Super Bowl, I will definitely create a limited edition Steelers PC on the website. And we'll probably sell out of those too, man. You know how many Steelers fans are out there? I hope that happens, man. All right, here's our motherboard. This is for a customer, man. We can't mess this one up. So never building that? No, probably building that early next year, man. What are you talking about? We got Aaron Rodgers, man. Come on now. Here is our Ryzen 5 5600. You know, I'll give it a quick little inspection. This is for a customer, after all. Oh, I don't need to rotate. I like rotating my AM5 builds, but AM4 you don't really have to. Easy to install it just like that. That goes in there. Oh, that didn't latch. Why is that not latching? Let's try that again, man. There we go. I don't know why what happened to that latch system? That's in there. That is in there. Good to go. IMR with the 1200 biddies and no message. Oh my god. And Stone Squirrel. Put the camera on me, man. Stone Squirrel with the $10 dono now. Let's go. Thank you very much, IMR and Stone Squirrel. Appreciate that. It only latches with a hammer? Yeah, we'll use a hammer next time. All right, now here's the true question, though. We got ourselves a customer PC. This is going to be for a paid customer. Do we dare do the wiggle test on a customer PC? Every wiggle test so far has been on just like a content PC or something. I mean, we can't possibly do the wiggle test on a customer PC like that. That wouldn't be right, right? What is that unethical? Absolutely. Wiggle, dude. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? The wiggle test. Everyone knows it won't boot without it. That's true. I do not know if PCs boot without the wiggle test at this point. Wiggle away. Aren't all your PCs for custom? That's true. At the end of the day, somebody will get all of the PCs that I build. Yes, that's true. But this is like a customer that might not even know who I am buying a PC from us. I think we should go for it. Wide with the super chat says yes, wiggle test. All right. We'll go for it. No balls. All right, here we go. Let's do the wiggle test on a customer PC. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, wow. Hold on. That's solid. Here's the true test, though. We've seen twice now that the fourth slot is more stable than slot number 2. So slot number 4 feels pretty good, man. That's in there. Yeah, that's solid. That's solid out of 10. This is the deal breaker though. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, they're both solid. Wow. All right. I still don't know if this is more of a Gigabyte thing or a G-Skill thing, but kudos to both Gigabyte and G-Skill. These are some pretty stable RAM sticks in there. Wow, good job. Yeah, oh man, this customer's getting a good one. I might have to put that on the listing. Solid wiggle test out of 10. That's pretty good. Wiggle it like you mean it? No, we can't do that. That's on the OnlyFans account, man. What's the card in the PC behind you? It's a 9070 XT. Worthy wiggle? It'll boot for sure? Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling confident on this build. This build's off to a super strong start. Have you been to Micro Center in St. David, PA? That used to be my Micro Center. When we were stationed in New Jersey, which was before we lived here in Pittsburgh. Yeah, we lived right across the river from Philadelphia. So I went to that Micro Center pretty often. Haven't been there since though. All right, here's the Clev Crass C910. Again, this heat shield comes uninstalled, which I love, because then you can choose to install it. And since our motherboard does not have a built-in SSD heatsink, we will install this bad boy. I live 15 minutes from a Micro Center. Well, just know we're all jealous of you. Think about how many, like, normal people live close to Micro Center and they've never even been in one. Like, most of us would give anything to live close to a Micro Center. And think about how many people are out there that live close to one and, like, don't even know what that is. It's wild. They have no idea that they're living, like, at, you know, the store we all dream about. I don't even have tools yet, man. We gotta get some tools out here. 20 minutes, never been? Dude, you're missing out, man. I mean, I give you permission. We need this. We need this. And we need this. And we need this. No, we don't. We need this. No, this. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, yeah. I give you permission to leave Thirsty Thursday so you can go to Micro Center. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Have you started 3D printing cable combs? Dude, we were literally just talking. My wife and I... It's movie night. I'm just gonna break it down for you. Movie night is Thursday night in the ZTT household. Every Thursday, we let the kids just watch a movie during dinner and after dinner. It's really good for me because it's an easy evening for me to, like, mentally prep before these live streams. And they want to watch a movie once a week. So we eat dinner just together, like next to them at the dining room table, but they're in the living room. We spent the entire dinner talking about 3D printing cable combs. I kid you not. That is that is what my wife and I talked about during dinner today. 3D printing cable combs. I have not done it. I know you can, and definitely thinking about doing it for sure. Yeah, I think we can offer some serious value to our customers and just like the YouTube videos by doing it. I got some good ideas. We will soon. Tonight's movie, Paw Patrol. When my 3-year-old, like, he gets something in his mind, like a movie, and then that is like when we alternate every week. 1 week my 5-year-old picks the movie, 1 week my 3-year-old picks the movie. And my 3-year-old, I mean, if Paw Patrol is in his head, he's going with Paw Patrol. So we've watched this Paw Patrol movie like 5 times now. It's absolutely nothing new going on during movie day or movie night, but it is what it is. It's his pick. Can you please tell me how to do the giveaway? Type in !! giveaway help. That will take you to a full explanation of how to do it. All right, I got it. What I really like about this ID Cooling Frozen A410, aside from the beautiful aesthetics, that's the main thing. But what I also really like is the presentation of the hardware. Look at this. Super clean. They're even labeled, like which ones to use. Comes with some thermal paste action. We got right here. We'll use the good stuff because this is for a customer build. But yeah, just very solid. Very solid for a $25 to $27 air cooler. Not knowing the giveaway is like not knowing about the game. Back to zero. Back to zero we go. Another streak crushed. I'm pretty excited to see the difference in your cable management of a customer build. I will tell you, I mean, yes, I will be cable managing this build for sure. I will tell you though that I think we've gotten to the point where every single one of my PC building employees cable manages builds better than I do. Like what's the you know, I don't know what the phrase is. Like where the rookies pass the leader, or what, one of those metaphors. We're officially there. I might be the worst cable manager at ZTT at this point, which is unfortunate. But I'm gonna do this one proper. It'll be all right. We'll get it to the point where they'll look at it and they'll be like, oh look, they cable managed, or oh look, they tried. One of those. We'll get there. Passing of the torch, that's a good one. Yeah. Student surpasses the teacher. Yeah, that's a little basic. I like passing the torch better. Is he looking at chat? That is so mind-boggling when people say that. Like, I really don't understand. I mean, the only possible situation because like I see that message somewhat often. Like, you had to have just come into the stream, right? Is there any other like possible situation where somebody would say that? I am literally doing nothing but reading the chat right now. Like, and kind of building a PC. It blows my mind that people ask that. I don't get it. That is my activity right now. I am reading the chat. Literally right now. I don't get it, man. He got you with the rage bait? Dude, I gotta stop falling for that rage bait, man. That's insane. I don't know if there's a word that... What's the word for the skill of not falling for rage bait? That's the skill that I do not have, that I need to get better at. I don't understand it. I feel like I have a lot. I have some good attributes. Like I'm happy with my life and my body and my mind. But like not falling for rage bait, dude. I'm out, man. I don't have that at all. Anti-rage, it's very hard to get. Yeah, man, I fall for that thing every single time. I think I just trust these people that they're talking legit, man. Gullible? Yeah, I mean, I'm not really gullible though. I mean, I guess that is kind of being gullible. I don't know what it is, but we got to work on that one, man. Intelligence? You could chalk it up for that one. Just intelligence, yeah. That's fine. Scarfo with the 1,000 biddy says, Zach, I will never bait you. I can't speak for the rest. Keep going. All right, I'll do my best, man. Thank you for the quick Thursday motivation, man. I appreciate that. All right, I think we have everything we need. I think we're good. Ultra Instinct? Nonchalant? Dude, you guys are just saying random words now. Eon with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Stoned Captain with the tier 1 sub, appreciate that. Good day with the 300 biddy. It says, thoughts on a 9800 X3D with a 9070 XT and an X870 Strix with 64 gigs of RAM? Thinking of playing pretty much any game after I get my new job? Yeah, I mean, that's a fantastic combination, man. Nothing wrong with that. That's really good. Thank you for those 300 biddies. Bumper Cart with the Twitch Prime sub. Yeezy with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Wide. Oh, I already read that one. Raw Ink with the $1 super chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to take those off. And we're going to put these things on. What CPU? This is the Ryzen 5 5600. Is the LTT screwdriver really that good? I will say the same thing that I say every time someone asks that. I have a bunch of them. I did not pay for a single one. Linus actually sent me a couple of them. Like that one. Brett gave me one, and I got one from going to LTX one year. We have a little collection. I would not recommend buying it if you care about the price to performance of your screwdriver. It's like a $70 screwdriver. It is not cheap. You can buy a screwdriver that turns screws for like $1. Is it a high quality screwdriver? Absolutely. It's actually very good. If you want to buy a tool that supports a creative team, instead of spending that money on like a big brand company, if you want to buy a tool that makes you feel like you're part of the actual PC building community, or if you want a conversation piece, because almost every PC builder knows what the LTT screwdriver is these days, then yes, I do think you should buy it. It's fun. It's legitimately fun to own an LTT screwdriver. Like, it feels like you're using the goated screwdriver of PC building. It's fun. But only you can answer that. I am over the 300 biddy says, cheers, take a chug. I don't know about a chug, but how about a sip? Like I said, we can't be chugging, man. This is for a customer. Come on now. This is for the real deal business. Scarfo with the 300 biddy says, I will side as the guy who gets flack at work for having too many of the niche tools. The LTT ratchet mechanism is second to none. Yeah, I mean, it is very good. It is very good. All right, let's get some. I don't know if this is the right box. No, it is not. Do we need anything from here while we're here? speaking of LTT, we got some LTT Velcro straps as well. No, we don't need any of this. Wrong box. Alright, here we go. How old is Noctua paste? I mean, I don't know how old it is, but Noctua has been around for a while. Which one of these is opened? Oh, I think it's... No, not that one. I think it's this one. Oh my god, they're all sealed. Oh my god, what the... I can use my shirt. There we go. Alright. We got that, and we'll leave this open because we will definitely need some zip ties. All right, we can't mess up the customer thermal paste here. We got to make sure this P dot is perfect. A perfect amount of right there. That's probably perfect. Honestly, we need a little bit more. A little bit more for good measure. There, oh, yep, there we go. Just a little bit more. That's a good dot right there. That'll work. Does thermal paste not come with the cooler? Yes, it does. You would be perfectly fine using that. I just get out the good stuff because this is for a customer build. The ID cooling thermal paste is perfectly fine though. I would have used that if it wasn't for being a customer build. I spread all my thermal paste thick. I am definitely not a thermal paste spreading kind of guy. That is not my jam. I don't think that's on there. No. How many of you guys spread your thermal pipe? Type spread if you guys spread your CPU thermal paste. Not GPUs, CPU. If you guys spread your CPU thermal paste, type in spread. I really want to know. Because that is not my style. Spread, spread, spread. Sus. Spread, spread, spread. Wow, really? All of you guys spread your... Wow, that's crazy how many people do that these days. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, I get on the GPU. I think most people spread on the GPU, but the CPU, that's just not my style. Not my style. Oh, Scarfo, my bad. Scarfo sent another 1,000 biddies? Dude, I'm locked in on the build, man. Zach rocking the 3D printed Gridfinity cases with inserts. That's exactly what I'm rocking. Yeah, I'm gonna print. I don't know if you can see. I got the stack of them over here. I got 2 for PC building. I want to fill this whole area up. These take a while. These take a while to print though. X or P dot? Definitely not X. I will do a P dot for a square CPU like AM4. If it is a rectangle CPU, like Intel 12th, 13th, 14th, and the new one, the Core Ultra generation, I will do the line method, never the X. Not a big fan of the X method. All right, we got that. Let's put on this fan. I got rage baited at school today. Sorry, man. It does happen to the best of us. Yeah. Sometimes you just trust the person you're talking to, you know? Like, I would never rage bait somebody. But you can't just assume that people will not rage bait you. Sometimes... You know, you just got to look out for it, man. It's a tough skill to master. I wouldn't know. All right, here we go. Motherboard is fully prepped. We got the MSI, or the Gigabyte B550 Gaming X V2. We got a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of DDR4, 3200 megahertz CL16, and the Frozen A410, and the Clevcrass C910 Gen 4 NVMe. Our power supply, or I'm sorry, our motherboard is prepped. Now it's time to get our power supply out, which is a tier C Prestige 600 watt, which is plenty. Definitely don't need all 600 of these watts, but we got them. What about the SSD heatsink? The motherboard does not come with one. I installed the heat shield on the SSD. Yes. This is a non-modular power supply, so we're gonna have to put in some work here. Actually, let's do this the right way. Let's check our case real quick. Let's see if there's a hub. And see, the other reason why my employees can build or cable manage better than I do these days, going back to that conversation, is because they're building these PCs over and over again. They have all this stuff memorized, which I do not. So right now I'm looking to see if there's any sort of hub that we need that is SATA powered from our power supply, which there is not. It is all just daisy chain PWM, no sort of SATA hub at all. So we're good. But they know exactly like where to route everything from building the PC so many times. You know, they got it down pat. We actually have a meeting every single time we build a new PC, like, because we do so many of the limited edition drops now. Every single time we have a new PC built for the first time, we gather up everybody and do a quick little meeting where I inspect it, and then I say, like, okay, we got to do this, we got to change that, we want the cable management to be a little adjusted, we want the RGB to be this perfect hex code color, and we just get dialed in 100%. That way, every PC after that is made up to the standard. It's a fun process, actually. I enjoy that. I enjoy that part of it. Typey with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Scarf with the 300 biddies. Zach, we will agree to disagree as PA sports fans, respectively. It's understandable. So I don't know why I'm missing your messages, Scarfo. Sorry, man. You missed that max bit redeem. I know you were distracted. Yeah, man. Distracted night. RGB, what is that? Not in this build. No RGB in this one. This is a sophisticated cigar smoking, whiskey drinking vibe. Oh, well, hold on. We got anonymous. My bad. Anonymous with the $3 dono says, I just got my 7800 X3D and a 5070 for my first ever budget PC? Dude, that's good. Rage bait detected. He says, I just got my 7800 X3D and 5070 for my first ever budget PC. Dude, you just can't rage bait me, man. I don't get rage baited these days. I'm turning it around, man. Good luck on your first ever budget PC, though, man. Honestly, it's kind of cheap. You should probably spend a little bit more money on that one. Don't clip that. Please don't clip that, because then people are they're gonna see it out of context and they're gonna think I'm serious. Big budget is what he means. That's true too. Could be big budget. He might have accidentally forgot to type big. Budget less PC? That could be it too. Alright, we need some 4+4. We need some 24 pin. And we need one 8 pin. Yeah, they're both doubles. All right. Like that. And then the rest of these, we can Did I really throw away that twist tie? Dude, I need that twist tie. That was important. That was an important twist tie. Oh my god, where did I put that? There it is. Crystal Blooms with the Twitch Prime sub. The Wolf also with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. B4 with the $5 super chat says, Yo, Zach, just want to say I upgraded from a 3060 to a 7900 XT, and I'm loving it. Keep up the great... Dude, that's awesome, man. That is a crazy upgrade. A 3060 to a 7900 XT? Let's go. That's awesome. He can only see your messages on Twitch, says Lucky Monkey on YouTube. I don't know if that's rage bait or just spread him fake news. When will the Max Verstappen song play? It plays whenever somebody gives a $10 dono, 1,000 biddies, $10 super chat, or 5 gifted subs, I think. All right, power supply's prep. That's all good to go. All right, now we can actually start putting these Lego pieces together. Ugh. Guys, I not that you're rage baiting me, but just in case somebody is serious, when they ask, does he read YouTube chat? Just in case, I have both chats open. They are combined. I don't even have them split. They're literally combined. Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, Twitch, YouTube. I'll read everything, man. I got it all. Just in case? Yes, just in case. All right, here we go. This is the Okanos Cypress 7. Oak. I think it's actually called the Cypress 7 Oak. I think it has oak in the name. Beautiful ATX. Very affordable case option here. Let's start installing it, man. Let's do it. You guys ready? FPS for less with the Twitch. That sounds like a department store, man. FPS for less with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. FW also with Twitch Prime sub. Do I have to remove this fan? I actually kind of remember having to do that. Do I have to remove this fan to get this motherboard in here? That is a... Nope, I don't. That is a tight squeeze, though. There we go. Oh, man, that's looking clean already. Let's go. That looks super clean already. Lieutenant Krusty. With the... I should probably stop. Guys, I got kids living or sleeping right above me, man. I can't be yelling out names like Lieutenant Krusty. Come on now. Come on, guys. We need family appropriate names here if I'm gonna read them out. Come on now, be better than that. It's a slick looking build. I agree, man. This is already looking pretty clean. What motherboard are you installing? It's the Gigabyte B550 Gaming X V2. I definitely did not have to look at it to remember that. What specs does it have? It is a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD, and we're gonna put in an RX 7600. Very solid and capable 1080p build. Where'd you get that screwdriver from? Linus sent it to me. Linus sent me an email a few months. I haven't actually said the story for a while. I was using the all black LTT screwdriver, and Linus sent me an email one day and was like, hey, I saw that you were using the black screwdriver on Thirsty Thursday. Do you want me to send you over some ZTT colored ones? And I was like, oh, hi, Linus. I didn't know that you knew who I was. Yes, I will gladly take some LTT screwdrivers. So he sent this red and black one and a white and black one. Very nice of him. Now we have a little collection. Getting sent free stuff is like forgetting, but dude, stop reminding me about the game, man. It's fun once, but like losing the game multiple times in the same day is not fun. We gotta move on. We all lost the game. In case you're not tracking, yes, you did just lose the game as well. Even if you're on lurk mode, you did just lose the game. We all lost the game. But let's stop talking about the game. At least until next week, man. Let's at least wait until next week. I'm tired of losing the game, man. I mean, enough's enough. Blitz with the Twitch Prime sub. Riz with the Twitch Prime sub. Karen with the Super Chat says, just finished building my first PC yesterday. 7800 X3D from AliExpress. Nice, I like that. With a 4060. Ooh, that's quite a combination. Peerless Assassin cooler and a 32 gig DDR5 kit. Nice, man. Enjoy the build. I like the 9800 X3D from AliExpress. Make a PC with two 5090s? I don't have two 5090s. Sorry. That would be impossible to do right now. I cannot win the PC if I don't have Twitch. No, our giveaways are only ever on Twitch, man. It's been like that for over a year and a half. What kind of toolbox is that? That I don't know. I just bought it on Amazon. I have no idea about that one. All right, let's start plugging in some cables here. I got the USB 3.0 first. That's in. We'll get some HD audio action. That's also in. Now we got some case connectors. Reset switch, HDD, etc., etc. We'll go HDD first in the bottom left. Then we'll do power switch. I'm sorry, power LED, positive and negative. Those are the singles in the top left. Then we'll do reset switch on the bottom right. And then we'll do power switch up top. Boom. There we go. And then finally we got a USB-C connector. Thank you, Okanos. Which we are actually taking advantage of because we have a B550 motherboard. Too often I've made the mistake of buying a B450 motherboard when using an Okanos case, and then I can't actually utilize it. And then the other things we got to do are the PWM connectors, which, how many do we have? Oh, nice, we got a lot. One thing I am going to do, though, is this sticker here is way too up high. I don't know if I can slide this down or if I have to cut it, but I don't want to see this from the inside of... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to cut this. Oh, there we go. Slide that down a little bit. That way you can't see that in the front of the build. That is not aesthetically pleasing. Boom, that's plugged in. And then we got one, we should have one more. Yes, the PWM connection from the rear fan. Oh! Dude, I can't be naming, I can't be reading that name out loud, man. I got kids. I got Harry Bells with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs, man. Thank you very much. I got Harry Bells. Come on now. We can't be doing that around here. Harry Bells. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Alright, we'll plug in this PWM connector for the rear fan in the back here. It's a Harry Potter alternative? Okay, that's good to know. That was Max Verstappen sound. I am Dutch. There you go. Repping your home song. Some great names in here tonight. You guys always have the most creative names. Ina with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. It's the Okino Cypress 7. I can see smoke coming out of that build. Dude, that's not good. That's not good. Especially with no power source. I think you're forgetting that we had an amazing RAM wiggle test with this build. So I have full confidence that this build is going to turn out very solid. Very solid. Yeah, I mean, we're off to a great start. Okay, let's start, let's do the first round of cable managing. Here is what it looks like so far. I don't know what my employees do. They probably zip tie this. I want it zip tied right here. These kind of come across here. I don't really know what my employees do at this point, but I'm gonna zip tie one right there because I want a clean line. I like the clean straight line going across here, so we'll do that. Actually, I don't know if I will be able to do that because there's that panel there. Never mind. I don't think I can do that. Maybe. Can I hook this up and around? That's gonna be really tough to do. That might be taking it too far, actually. Yeah, I don't think I can bend it like that. Maybe. No, I can't do that. What do you guys think? Is this worth the hassle? Is this taking cable management too far? I don't think I can get the cable or the zip tie to come up and through here. I think that's wishful thinking. Give it the Midas touch. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? All right. There we go. It needs to be perfect. Well, it's not going to be perfect. I don't think anybody buys a ZTT build because they need perfect cable management. I think the people that need cable management know not to buy. That looks pretty good though. We'll do another one. I don't think that's exactly on our sales pitch of why people would buy a build from us. Perfect cable management. I mean, maybe. I mean, my guys are getting pretty good. But I don't think that's quite the reason why. Ender with the $3 dono says, I'm currently running a Ryzen 7 5700 and a 3060 12 gig and a Lean Lee A3 for the all black aesthetic. What should I upgrade next? The 3060. Yeah, I mean, that 5700, I mean, it is AM4, and, you know, after a GPU upgrade, that is what you'll want to upgrade. But that 5700 can handle a better than 3060 GPU. So I guess that would be next. If you already have 32 gigs of RAM and enough storage for whatever you need. Yeah, I mean, I would do that. Will they make new AM5 CPUs? Yeah. Yeah, AM5 is scheduled to last through the year 2026, I think. So there will more than likely be at least one more CPU generation on AM5. More than likely. But when AM4 came out, AMD said that AM4 would be relevant for 4 years. It's been like 8 and it's still relevant. So, I mean, we don't know if they're going to repeat that with AM5 or what, but yeah, there should be at least one more generation with AM5. This build going quickly? Yeah, this is an easier one. Although I am making it way more difficult than it should be. Way more difficult, actually. With the unnecessary zip ties. Do you think AMD will make a GPU comparable to the 5090? I mean, they said that they were not going to. So, I'm going to take that for now. Now, there is a very real chance that they realize, like, oh, hey, everybody hates NVIDIA now. Maybe we should walk that back and actually try to make a high-end GPU. Who knows? But, I mean, they specifically said before the 9000 series came out that they were not going to be competing with NVIDIA at the high end. And they can't keep any of their GPUs in stock as it is. So it's not like it really matters. Okay. All this stuff looks good. I mean, we can, that's just going to stay there. We'll tighten that down. Actually, there's nothing going to be going here, so we can tighten that one down now. There we go. And then all this is good. Usually I'll just bundle this up into one of these numbers like this. We could do that zip tie now. What do you think of the 6750 XT? If you can get it at a good price used, then, I mean, it is still a very, very capable 1440p graphics card for sure. Just don't overpay for it. All right, there we go. I'll do one more to make that a little bit neater. How much does cable management matter? I mean, hold on, Scarfo. I'm not going to forget. I just want to answer it. How much does cable management matter? I would say it only matters if it somehow decreases your cooling potential. Like, if you had a bunch of cables down here that were like actually blocking airflow from intaking into the case from the power supply, or if you got fans down there, or if you got cables like bunched up somewhere where it's actually blocking airflow, then sure, it matters. But for the most part, it does not matter. It is up to personal preference. Most people are building a gaming PC once every what? 3, 5, 7 years? If you're building it one time, I feel like most people are going to put in that extra 20 minutes. That way they can enjoy the fruits of their labor and look at a cable managed PC for the next 3, 5, or 7 years. But maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't care. For the most part, it does not matter. It does not matter. Oh, okay. All right. Scarfo with the 1,000 biddies says, I'm staying out of the 50 series until I get 2 power connectors or a WireView Pro. Get 2 power connectors? What do you mean get 2 power connectors? I don't know what that means. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies, though. I don't get that one. 5090? With 2 power connectors? Oh, like a 5090 with 2 power connectors? Good luck with that. I'm lost on that one, man. Veg with the tier 1 sub. Chunky Churro with the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. NZ with the super chat says, do motherboards with PCIe 3 lanes limit PCIe 4 GPU performance? It comes down to the GPU. It's not a 100% yes or no situation. It can. It comes down to the GPU. I would just research whatever GPU you're considering and then like type in PCIe Gen 3, see what it says on YouTube or Google. Okay, here's what I think we're done with the pre-cable management for now. This one I'm not going to zip tie down until we put the power connector in there. So we'll take these off. Boom. Is this acceptable, guys? This is pre-power supply. We're not done. Pre-power supply, is that okay? Is that straight lined enough for you? Looks good so far. Management looking good. Yep. Okay, we're good to move on. All right, let's put the power supply in now. Oh wow. Scarfo with the 300 biddies says, as someone who wires AV racks, it looks awesome. That's a high praise then. That is definitely a high praise. Did you guys see speaking of career fields outside of PC building, did you guys see my video about my Security Plus certificate? Are there enough people in there in here that I can talk about that? You guys know what I'm talking about when I say that? Make sure that's all good to go. Hold on, we gotta take that out. Yanked on the HD audio. Let's plug that back in real quick. Yes. Oh, what just fell? Screwdriver, we're good. So I have made the decision to plug in my... Not plug in. Hold on. Let me plug this back in. Okay, we're good. That cable was too low. We gotta pull that up here. I have made the decision to pursue the Sec Plus. I'm going to make sure that I renew my... Why is there like no clearance here? This is very minimal clearance. I'm gonna make sure that I get the Sec Plus. Just to be smart. I'm also going for it. Nice. There we go. I mean, I already have my Sec Plus. I've had it I got it like 7 years ago, 8 years ago or something. No, 9. No, 7, 8, or 9 years ago. I don't know. But I am going to renew it for probably one more time. Probably one more time. And I have like 11 days to finish it. Vig with the $10 dono now. Thank you very much. No message. Thank you very much. Brian with the $5 super chat says, hey, Zach, I've got an MSI Tomahawk X670, but I want a Mortar B650 for a micro ATX build. Would I lose performance? Probably not. Probably not. But downgrading, I guess that's not really a downgrade. Kind of. No, you should be fine. For most people, you'll be fine. There are some slight differences, but for most just normal PC gamers, no, you'll be fine. Scarfo with the 300 biddy says, I'm going to Infocom this week in Orlando. Looking forward to all the pro AV tech they will have. I don't go for the certifications, just the tech. Nice. I don't know what Infocom is. But yeah, what I didn't... How many people have a CompTIA certification right now? Yeah, Sublime already said what I was going to say. I didn't know that that was a thing. Are there a lot of people with CompTIA certificates out in the IT world? Do you guys have those? I don't know how common that is in our community, to be honest. Couple people. Couple people on Twitch. A+ is, yeah, A+ is. I don't think A+ is actually valuable, to be honest, but I don't really know if there are certain jobs that value it or not. But yeah, CompTIA has this Cert Master CE course that you can take in just a couple of hours, and it does all of your continuing education. I had no idea that that was a thing. That was not a thing when I renewed my Sec Plus 3 years ago, so it's got to be somewhat new. But I started doing that last night, actually, and based off of how fast I did it last night, the whole thing is probably going to take, like, maybe 4 hours? Like, probably not even. Probably not even. Yeah. CompTIA now offers a solution for some super quick continuing education, which is awesome. I am a big fan of that. It does cost a couple $100, though. That's probably the whole reason they're doing it. I think it's like 200 bucks or something. Will I ever need my Sec Plus again? Hopefully not. But it feels silly. Especially as a dad. You know. To not take advantage of that. And just do it real quick. I hope I'll never need it. Because if I do need it, that means I need a job. I need a real job. But it would feel silly to let my Sec Plus, which was hard to get. I don't know how hard Sec Plus is to get in 2025. I have no idea if it's more difficult or easier than it was. It was very difficult to get it when I got it. Most people failed the class or the assessment. So, no idea. Still pretty difficult? Let's go. Thunderstrike with a 1,000 biddy says, I'm currently building my first PC, but can't find my SSD screws. What should I do? Look on other M.2 ports in your, like, look at my motherboard right now. My motherboard has 2 SSD slots. There's an extra screw on this second SSD slot. Maybe there's one there. Check your motherboard box. It does not come with the SSD. It comes with the motherboard. So check your motherboard box. If you don't have that, then, like, you can still turn on your PC with the SSD, like, kind of flapping there. I wouldn't recommend, like, doing the wiggle test. While but it will work. It will work if you just plug it in. If you want to temporarily turn it on. But then you just replace the screw. Go to Home Depot or buy an M.2 screw. Your boy with the 500 biddy says, yo, what's up, Zach? This is a paragraph. I've got my PC build almost figured out. Last week, you recommended a 5080 with a 9800 X3D. Going with an all-white build and a height Y70. Corsair fans. What would be the best white motherboard? Preferably an eATX for this PC. I do not know any eATX motherboards off the top of my head. I haven't bought one in a really long time. But I do really like the Gigabyte Ice. The Gigabyte B6... Just look it up. The Gigabyte B650 Eagle AX Ice, I think it's called. It's probably wrong. B650 Eagle AX Ice. Yeah, this is a beautiful motherboard, man. $220. That's not too bad. That one right there. I like that one. This is usually one of the most affordable ATX all-white motherboards. There are better models out there. That's usually the most affordable one. And it's so nice. Yeah, the white Tai Chi is good. Steel Legend, of course, is always a good one. That's usually what I like for our Tranquility builds. That's the one we use. It's not a 9800 X3D, but I would guess that it'll run perfectly fine. Our anime PCs. This one, this is a Gigabyte Ice. Motherboard right there. Super clean in the all white builds, for sure. Oh yeah, look at it, tired. Fascinate with the Twitch Prime. Kamikaze with the Twitch Prime. Lucifer with the super chat says, what is the best motherboard for a 7800X? Dude, there's so many motherboards, man. I would say at a minimum, I like the MSI B650 gaming plus Wi-Fi. That's like the minimum board that I would consider for an X3D. Felt that yawn? Yeah, I'm getting tired, man. We gotta wrap this up. All right. That's all good to go. Let's cable manage some of this down real quick. Okay, now we can cable manage over here. We'll do one like this. Up here. Dr. Dead with the 4-month Twitch Prime resub, thank you. That'll be like this, I guess. Yeah, something like that. And then this will come down here. What are your thoughts on Intel's new GPUs? I mean, the B580 is not that new. I think the B580 has tremendous value. It objectively has tremendous value. If you can find it at a good price, which you usually cannot. Which is unfortunate. Quiet Ronan with the $5 super chat says, any tips for studying A+ cert? I'm having a difficult time with the networking part and it kind of discourages me. I don't have my A+. I only have my Sec+. I've never gone for the A+. But what really worked for Sec+ was CBT nuggets. I am definitely not well versed in studying for CompTIA certs. But what I do know is when I was going for mine, this website, CBT Nuggets, was amazing. They create training programs for all sorts of IT certifications. And it was very, very good. I'm sure that they have one. Yeah, they have one for A+. 28 hours worth of content. Yeah, it was really, really good. Veg with another $5 dono says, what are your thoughts on a 4080 with a 9700X? I mean, that's a great combo still. Great combo. Nom Nom with the tier 1 sub, thank you. And, oh, Thunderstrike. Dude, I'll let the Max Verstappen play on that one. I got a little ahead there. I read that one a little too early. Thunderstrike with another 1,000 bid. He says, sorry for asking this twice, but Twitch gave me ads right as you were about to answer my question. So what do I do about the missing SSD screw? Oh man, I'm sorry. I I gave some pretty good, man. I was talking about that answer for a while, man. Hold on. Oh, we forgot to take this out. Oh no, that'd be bad. Don't don't ship a PC with that in there. Let me cable manage this real quick, and then I'll give you your answer twice. Gotta love ads. I promise I didn't do that on purpose. To get another 1,000 biddies out of you, man. Okay. Wait. He's not rage baiting me, is he? You think Thunderstrike's telling the truth? That's not a rage bait, is it? To try and get me to say the whole thing twice? I mean, I gave him like a 2-minute answer on that one. That was a lot of work. That's not a rage bait. Maybe? Oh, man. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So, what I said, Thunder, was... like, my motherboard has 2 M.2 slots, and on the second M.2 slot, there's another screw sitting here, already, like, pre-installed, so you might be able to steal one from there. If you don't have that, then it'll be in your motherboard box. The screws for the SSD do not come in the SSD box, they come in the motherboard box, so check there. If you do not have that, then, like, you can put the SSD in and, like, let it kind of flop there. I wouldn't recommend pushing it a lot. But the PC still will work if you just push it in and it's not screwed down. But I wouldn't recommend leaving it like that, obviously. Afterwards, you're going to have to just replace that screw somehow. Whether you go to Home Depot or buy M.2 screws off Amazon for like $1 probably. Those are really your only bets. Sorry, man. Me also facing this situation? There you go. I answered it twice. One for each person dealing with this. Please help ads play when you were talking about the motherboard. Come on, man. Okay. All right, here's what we got now. Boom. Snip these off, and then all we got to do is install the GPU, and then we're done. Make sure we don't snip any of these cables there. That would be bad. Is that cable management acceptable, guys? Are we good with that? I mean, that's pretty cut and dry right there. I mean, that'll work for me, I'm going to be honest. Let's get this GPU going. For me, yeah. She looking Gucci? How are you going to let the person that won the giveaway know? It's always a Twitch DM. I mean, usually they're in the stream. Usually they're in the stream and then they figure out that they won. But if they're not in the stream, then it's a Twitch DM. Because that's the only info I have from you. I don't have your email. I don't have your Twitter. I only have your Twitch username. Because it's a Twitch only giveaway. And finally, we have our GPU. The ASRock Challenger RX 7600. Very basic design. Not exactly what... hold on. Not exactly what I'd call an aesthetic GPU. I'll show you why. It looks good from the side, which is what really matters. But not an all-around amazing aesthetic here, but it is a budget GPU. Pretty good from right here. Decent from right here. This angle, not so much. I don't like the short back plate with the extended heat sink there, but it is what it is. We gotta take what we can get. during GPU supply issues. That's not going to install. And keeping costs down as low as possible. That is going to install in there like that. What are your thoughts on the 9060 XT? I mean, I uploaded a video on it today. I uploaded 2 videos, actually. We did a vertical video, YouTube short, TikTok, etc. And we also did a... what's it called? A ZTT Extras benchmarking video. Oh my god, I thought that was Thunderstrike again. I just read the same. I was going to say, I'm not repeating that a third time. JC Nichols with the $10 dono. Thank you. Says, for some reason, the giveaway website on mobile shows how many points I have and the ranking, but not on desktop. Also, is there a way to see how many tickets I have? Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest, you're doing something wrong if it doesn't show you on mobile or desktop, but this is what it looks like. Right here is the giveaway page. You can see on the left-hand side all of the way. Let me refresh this because I'm earning a lot of points by watching my own stream. It currently says that I have 2,100 giveaway points. Every giveaway ticket, remember, this is a raffle style giveaway. The more tickets you have, the higher chance you have at winning. Every ticket is 100 points. So I can buy 21 tickets. The first one's free, so I can actually buy 22. 22 tickets. I have 0 tickets right now. Otherwise, it would display down here. I'm going to buy tickets, and boom. Now, right here, it says you are participating in this giveaway with 22 tickets. It would say that there, but that was my first time buying tickets for this giveaway. That's the maximum amount of points that you could earn by watching. What if bro wins? I'm trying, man. One day, I'm going to win my own giveaway. And we'll find out what happens. But I don't know. I don't have a plan if that actually happens. One day. Alright, let's just plug in the CPU and then we're done. Do you ship the PC giveaway to India? It's a worldwide giveaway, but I only pay to ship it in the United States. If an international viewer wins, they get to they have to choose, do you want to pay for shipping or not? If you use a relay company, which is what a lot of people do, I will pay to ship it to the relay company, no problem. But you have to pay to ship it the rest of the way. With tariffs, shipping overseas in general, costing a lot of money, dude, I can't be on the hook for spending all kinds of crazy amounts of money for shipping these giveaway PCs. But it is a worldwide giveaway. That's a fair deal. Yeah, I mean, it is a free... it is a free PC that I'm offering. Higher end builds, like this 5060 Ti build, it's probably going to be worth it. But some people, obviously, are just not going to have the funds or the desire to spend that kind of money just to ship it. So that's why we always roll backup winners just in case. We always roll 5 total winners. All right. Let me close up this back panel. Again, that's what the back panel is looking like. I think that's customer grade. If a customer has a problem with that, then we honestly have bigger problems to deal with. If they don't accept that level of cable management, that's probably not going to be a fun customer. All right, there we go. Here is our Earth Shield. I mean, that's about as clean as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? Ooh. That's not bad, man. 2 hours and 15 minutes on the stream. Let's go. Available at Z... Oh, it's not available right now. They're out of stock, but these will be available again on zttbuilds.com, man. Earth Shield. 5600, 32 gigs of DDR4, 1 terabyte SSD. and an RX 7600. Very capable 1080p gaming PC with a nice sophisticated wood grain all black build. No RGB on this whatsoever. For the whiskey drinking, cigar smoking vibes. Earth Shield, there we go. All done, man. That was a quick one. Quick, easy stream. Fire Dragon with the 12-month resub. Thank you very much, man. That's insane. Love the content. Thank you, Fire Dragon. Shadow Billow with the super chat says, hey, Zach, what's a good CPU and GPU combo for a 4K OLED, 9800 X3D, and the best GPU that you want to spend? 5070 Ti, 5080, 5090, 9070 XT, any of those. What's your favorite type of dog or cat? My favorite is a dog and my dog, Griffin, who is a husky lab. He's half lab, half husky. He would be my favorite. Your build is sick with the Lucario. Thank you, man. I do want to change it. These are the 3D printed panels on the GPU. I want to change that to be a different color and then redesign everything around whatever color that is. My 5-year-old picked Lucario like probably 2 months ago now, and I haven't changed it since. Show us the dog. He's not down here. I can show you a picture though. Actually, I just took a picture of him today. There's Griffin. There's Bud. He's half lab, half husky. So his hair is like very black lab, short black hair, but he's got the husky markings, and his paws are very husky. You can't really see it. He's got white paw, or white and gray paws. But that's my good boy right there, man. That's only the picture I took today, though. I might be able to find you a better picture. Where's a good picture of Griffin? I gotta start to favorite this. There's a good picture, bud. Yeah, that's a good one. There we go. There's Griffin. He is 9 years old now, man. We got him when he was 6 weeks old. Had him... My kids don't understand that I've been with Griffin for like double the amount of time as my 5-year-old. Almost double. It's kind of wild to think about. He's been here for a long time. He the best? I agree. I agree. Shadow with the super chat says, missed my super chat, sorry. I already read it now though, but sorry you did that. Sorry you had to send another one. My fault. Thank you though. Veg with another $10 donation. Thank you very much, man. Great build, awesome channel. What is your opinion on Steam moving to Xbox/Microsoft? I actually haven't looked into that. I did not even read the article when I saw that. I honestly don't know what that implies. So is the entire Steam store and library going to be available on Xbox? Is that true? Every Steam game will work on Xbox? Is that how it's going to work? If so, that'd be wild, but I can't imagine that's what's going to actually happen. I did not look into that at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. Do you think they'll make a 5060 LP like the 4060 LP? They did. Yeah, they already did. Yeah, I almost made a video about it, but I couldn't think of an interesting way of making a video, so I didn't. But yeah, there is a 5060 LP. Do an Intel only PC? I have done that before. I did that with the B580. If you go to the YouTube channel, if you want to see it. This one. The $1,000 gaming PC.
I never thought I'd say this.
That is a i5 265K and the B580. Trying to find a better shot for you. There you go. That was my all Intel PC. It was when there was only the black GPU. That was before the white ones came out. I need some water bad. Is PNY a good GPU brand? I honestly think that PNY is the most slept on GPU brand. Absolute top of the list. The most slept on. PNY has been coming out with some very sleek, minimal GPU designs that cool very well, and just like they don't have drama. Like there's no negative things to say about PNY. Like they're just kind of like coasting behind the scenes, and a lot of people haven't picked up on it yet. Yeah, I think they're great, man. I would strongly consider one if I was like building a PC myself and didn't. Yeah, if I was in a normal situation for PC building, I would definitely consider it. Lax with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Been rocking a PMY SSD for years. Yeah, they have very good SSDs as well. Both budget and higher end. Yeah, they have some affordable. I mean, they have. Did my ad video? Yeah, my ad went out about a PMY SSD a little bit ago. They have the most affordable Gen 5 SSD on the market. Unless if there's like a weird sale going on or something. That CS2150 is the most affordable Gen 5 drive, at least here in the States. But I love Crucial. Crucial's also really good for SSDs. Boost with the 300 biddies says Scary Terry might be coming to the Steelers. I am 100% locked in on Rodgers right now. I've watched like 5 Aaron Rodgers videos in the last 3 hours, or right before the stream. Would you consider a 3070 a budget GPU? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anybody considers it. The 3070 is a borderline 1080p 1440p GPU. It can still hang in 1440p even with the 8 gigabytes of VRAM. That will be its downfall, only having 8 gigabytes of VRAM. If you can buy one used, you know, sub $300, still a good GPU. It doesn't matter if somebody classifies it as budget or not. It's completely irrelevant. Russ with the $5 super chat says, did you look at my super chat? What? Rust? Was that Rage Babe? Oh, the super chat on the video? Dude, come on now. I'm not gonna look at super chats from random videos. I appreciate your super chat. I really do. But I am not going to, while I am live streaming to 20,000 people, just randomly look at comments, man. Come on now. I can't be doing that. But I appreciate it. Father figure Zach, do you dream about Micro Center in your sleep? No. No, I'm usually stressed in my sleep. I don't know why. I've been having some stressful dreams where I wake up and it's like, wow, really glad that one was a dream. Never about Micro Center, unfortunately. That would be a fun dream. Just dreaming that like we live now. I mean, when we moved to Houston, we'll have a Micro Center close by. So I'm not that far away from actually living close to one. Just right now, I don't. I'm thankfully moving to a city that has Micro Center. Is the AMD GPU driver improving? There's nothing wrong with the AMD GPU driver, man. AMD GPU drivers are fine. Join us in Houston. Best time in the world is Micro Center after work. Yeah, that sounds great. Although I'll probably be going to Micro Center during work. Probably a lot. I anticipate a future when we move down to Houston where, like, on Thursdays during the day, I, like, didn't plan whatever the Thirsty Thursday build is, and I'll be like, all right, well, I'm just going to go to Micro Center real quick and grab some parts. I can definitely see that happening. Just live stream the Micro Center trip? That's not a bad idea, honestly. Like a actually, I don't hate that idea. If we set up an IRL streaming setup with like the whole battery backup and whatnot, we do like a pre-Thirsty Thursday, the drive to Micro Center, and then like going to Micro Center, buying the parts and whatnot, streaming, coming back home, and then putting the PC. Dude, that'd be fun, man. That'd be fun. It's a lot of work. That'd be fun, though. Veg with another $3 dono says, used to be a Fry's Electronics near Houston. Maybe people remember them. Yeah, Fry's was... I never really liked Fry's. Fry's was always more... Oh, wait, no, Fry's. No, I'm thinking something else. Yeah, no, Fry's was good. I went to the Fry's in Houston, I think. I'm pretty sure I've been to the Fry's in Houston when it was still up. Yeah, I think I went there years ago. Yeah, my wife commented, who is the reason we're moving to Houston, says we went to the one by NASA. Yeah, I remember going to the Fry's in Houston. Yeah, I completely forgot about them. Do you like Houston? I like why we're moving to Houston. We're moving to Houston because of family. My wife's entire family lives in Houston. There are some aspects of Houston that I do like. Compared to Pittsburgh, one thing that I really like is there's a lot more young people there. Like, Pittsburgh is very boomer, as you would probably guess. I mean, there are just... The elderly is the main population of Pittsburgh, it seems. Certain areas, especially where we live. So I do like how Houston keeps it moving. Like, everything is faster in Houston. Like, drive-through lanes, just driving in general. You know, like, just walking in and around store. Everything's faster. I like that Houston's a booming city, and it's, like, constantly growing. Absolutely hate the weather. And absolutely hate the traffic, though. Those are the two major downfalls. We are not moving to Houston for the weather. That is for sure. That is why old people do not live in Houston. Bad weather and bad traffic. Pittsburgh is boomer? Yeah. I didn't realize how boomer it was till our most recent trip to Houston. Like, you just move through life faster in Houston. Everything that you do is faster. Like, here in Pittsburgh, there's... The Pittsburgh infrastructure, like the roads, it's all like single lane roads. Everywhere you go is a single lane road. So if they do construction on one lane, then both the opposite lanes have to take turns everywhere. It's just like, come on, man. Like, we need some better infrastructure than that. Everywhere in Houston, it's like 18 lanes. So they could take 7 lanes out and you're still keeping it moving. You know, it's still gridlock at 5 p.m. But at least they can keep it moving, man. Driving in Houston, both faster and slower. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. all new employees? No, some employees are going to come down. Some of them are going to move. Hot weather is the best. I mean, hot is fun. Or fine. Hot and humid? That's a whole new beast, man. It's the humidity in Houston that sucks. I'm applying. Yeah, I mean, we will be hiring new people as soon as we get there. If anybody lives in Houston and wants to work at ZTT, get those resumes prepped. What is the process of making ZTT extra videos? I actually don't play a process in that at all, which is really nice. For the extras videos that are like cut up clips of these live streams, one of my editors just does that entire thing, man. Like he scrubs through the streams, finds where I say something remotely interesting or funny, or he'll edit it to like make it more funny than what it actually was, and then he uploads it. I'll review it to make sure that it's okay, but for the most part, it's like, if I already said it while live, it's acceptable to go live on YouTube. So yeah, I don't play a process in that at all, which is really nice. He does a good job. Which positions would you be hiring? I'll let you know when we get closer there. We will definitely need PC builders. Yeah, I mean, we don't have enough PC builders now. Straight up PC builders and configurers. By the time we move to Houston, we'll be cranking out a significant amount more PCs than we do now. And we'll definitely need more builders. Any updates on Flippin' Friday? No, sorry. I haven't thought about Flippin' Friday for a good bit. PC builder positions sound good. It would be a fun job. A lot of people think that they want to build PCs all day. Building PCs all day is no joke though, man. You know, it sounds fun. It definitely will be fun for the first few weeks. But I mean, building PCs day in and day out is it's a job. It's a job. The funness of like touching PC hardware over and over again, it will wear off at some point. You know, it's been fun at the ZTT HQ because of all of our limited edition builds. We're constantly building new PCs. And I think that's what keeps it fun and interesting for them, because they're constantly building different PCs. But like building the same couple PCs over and over and over again, it can get old. Keep it fresh and circle part-timers. Nah, that's not the way to go. I want to build continuity. I want to be able to trust the people. I don't want to have to hire new people over and over again. No way. No, we need some hardcore dedicated PC builders for sure. Sweeps with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Forzen with the $3 dono. Hey Zach, do you think the Ryzen 7 5800X can handle the 3090? Planning to buy it used in the future? I think so. That one I don't know, man. I lost track of the 3090. I'm gonna be honest. The 3090 has been off my radar for a long time. I would guess it's okay. I think you would benefit from a better AM5. I think it'll be okay though. That one I do not know off the top of my head. Thank you for the dono though. I'm from Morocco, and I'm just saying that if you fly me there, I'll work for you for 3 months for free. I'm just saying. I don't want anybody working for us for free. We don't do free interns or anything like that. There's no accountability. If somebody's working for you for free, there's no accountability there, man. If they mess up, you're not paying them. PC building mistakes cost a lot of money. Mistakes will happen, but it would be awkward to get mad at somebody building a PC and they made a mistake and they're doing it for free. So I don't have any aspirations of doing that. Do you plan on including your staff in the YouTube shorts? Yeah. I mean, sometimes they get mentioned and they've made like little cameos randomly here and there. There's one guy at ZTT who I think would do pretty well in front of the camera. But I don't hire people to be in front of the camera, so like that's not in their job description. I don't need them to be. At some point it'll make sense. When will the PC giveaway end? Here, you guys are asking about. I'll put that up there. July 10th is the next raffle. Been watching your videos, and today I built a surprise PC for my wife. Hold on, Scarfo. Not what I want to read. I built a surprise PC for my wife, 7800 X3D with a 7800 XT. Thanks for the help. Very nice, man. A surprise PC for your wife, dude. Let's go. Nice work. Scarfo with the 1000 biddies. Thank you, man. Says, Zach, if things slow down for me, I would work for you, but I want you to build me an Eagles PC. I would never go anywhere near an Eagles PC. I do want people in the community, though. It would be fun. I mean, like, I don't use like job boards like ZipRecruiter or Indeed or LinkedIn or anything. I think every single person that I've hired was from the community, like posting on YouTube community tab or something like, or Discord. It would be cool to have people that I already know and have some sort of relationship with, but that can't always happen. Can I be a non-paid intern for benchmarking? We don't really need benchmarking help right now. Have you ever tried to spray paint parts of a motherboard? No. Big Papa Zach, is KeysFan still good to use for a cheap Windows key? Yeah, I mean, I haven't used KeysFan for a little bit now. But the entire time that we were running ads, yeah, it worked. I bought hundreds of keys from KeysFam. Yep. We just don't run ads for third-party key resellers anymore. That does not mean I'm against them. It's just not a great look with, you know, the size of our business selling PCs these days. It doesn't look great promoting a third-party reseller. But like personally, I'm all for it, man. Go for it. Yeah, KeysFam was great. Need you to build me a Dallas Cowboys PC and sign the case? Yeah, that I would definitely never do. Absolutely not. Okay, I'm gonna get going, guys. We're almost at 3 hours or 2 hours and 37 minutes. Pretty short stream, actually. But thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate your viewership. Shout out to the mods for your service tonight. Appreciate that as well. Scarfo, Vig, all of you that were throwing some nasty big time donos and gifted subs and biddies and whatnot. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All that money is what allows us to give away free PCs like the 5060 Ti over and over again. Again, exclamation point giveaway help if you somehow missed the 30 conversations we had tonight about how the giveaways work. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll go live next Thursday to build probably a YouTube video build, which will be pretty cool. And we got a bunch of videos coming out tomorrow over the weekend and whatnot. But yeah, have a good rest of your Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.